hold on, please. Psyche, what are you doing here? I thought I'd help show you the way. I mean, to Glevum Pit.
Snow knows the way. But it's nice to have some company, especially when we're heading out of town.
Yeah, outsiders can easily... Our request, so I thought I should help out. Actually, I was looking forward to a little walk myself, too. Shall we get going? Ooh. It's been a while since I've stepped out of the city. The snow-draped conifers, the boundless lake, mountains with their peaks in the clouds. I love all this.
Snow's more of a city soul. If only the outskirts were free of those roaming filthoids.
It's safer inside, indeed. But there's something about the
Get lost.
air out here.
Is there a difference? All smells the same to me.
Air in Ice Lake always tinged with a scent of blood and echoes of weeping. Out here, it's the scent of the forest and drifting ice, and the distant sound of steam whistles. Occasionally, you might catch a glimpse of snow-white deer darting through the trees, while around the Ice Lake's alleys, what darts out are thieves or bandits, or sometimes just whimpering beggars. What about your hometown? Tell us about it. What's that island like?
The air is golden gravel and beachside rosemary. It's misty sea fogs at midnight, and the massive heaven tree that my family and I used to gaze upon every day.
If you ever make it back to your homeland, please send them my regards.
You two are talking over my head.
You'll get it when you're older. But then again, Lunos never really grow older, do you? The entrance to Glevum Pit is up ahead. Please be extra careful.
Thank you. You've been a tremendous help. But you two should head back now. I can take it from here on my own.
No way! This Demon King can't just scarp her from the battle and let the little minion think less of her. Saki, you should also come with us.
Me?
Yep. Come with the Demon King to clear out this monster's den. I bet you've never been on such an adventure, right? What a pity. Your life is certainly incomplete.
All right. I'm in. No. A life without without adventure is certainly incomplete. I think she's right. So, may I join you on this adventure?
Let's go, let's go! It gets dark early in Ice Lake. We gotta hurry.
Right.
All right then. Be careful, both of you.
Get lost! Tremble! Seeking aid from an enemy?
Where are the sinners?
Seeking aid from an enemy? Good. It seems hatred hasn't completely clouded your judgment.
Embrace fear!
It's locked. Watch me bash it open.
Where are the sinners?
Seeking aid from an enemy? Good.
Ouchie!
Where are the sinners?
Seeking aid from an enemy? Good.
A door this thick is probably impervious to brute force.
Then let's look around to see if there's another way in. Snow, does your head hurt? Let me help you. There. A little puff to ease the pain.
Oh, you're so nice. When this Demon King conquers this place, I'll appoint you the gentle green-cloaked mage, the wise master of foxing, the inaugural Grand Duke of Glovem Pit. Guided by Snow, the Demon King, the little minion who just arrived in Ice Lake from afar, has become a brilliant fox hunter in a mere day. A new chapter in the legend of this Demon King.
Fox Hunter is a cool name. Do they all hunt something called fox?
Nah, fox hunters nowadays are actually bounty hunters. It has something to do with foxing a long time ago.
Right. I heard it used to refer to a profession that originated right here in Ice Lake. It seemed to all start with the rich Heaventree veins in the Vidofnir Mountains, and the foxine on them could be sold for a good price.
Exactly. So a long, long time ago, many people braved the risks of collecting foxine for money.
But then the big merchants and the Empire took over the mines around here, and ordinary folk hardly had a chance with foxine anymore. After that, the local veins gradually ran dry, including this Glovem Pit.
Yeah, what a pity.
Get lost. Tremble. You'll regret that. Get lost.
Margie would flip if she saw it.
This ore's pretty tough, though. It might just break Miss Margie's shovel.
Get lost! Tremble!
What's this?
You'll regret that! Seeking aid from an enemy? Good.
Where are the
This is quite a delicate
Let's go. Weapons, supplies, power levels.
Where are we head?
Weapons, supplies.
Where are we heading for today's haul? It's a hidden switch for the gate. Who'd have thought? Where are we heading for today's haul?
Weapons, supplies, power level.
Where?
Seeking aid from an...
Let's go. Let's go.
This is quite a delicate mission. Shall we do it together? Huh? This is quite a delicate mission. Shall we do it?
Seeking aid from an enemy? Good. It seems hatred hasn't completely clouded your judgment. Seeking aid from an enemy? Good. It seems hatred hasn't completely clouded your judgment. Seeking aid from an enemy? Good. It seems hatred hasn't completely clouded your judgment. Yo!
Could you?
Get lost! Tremble! Stop! Nah! Yeah! Yo! Yeah! Nah! Wah! Stop! Pathetic weaklings. Seeking aid from an enemy? Good. It seems hatred hasn't completely clouded your judgment.
Oh, there are so many of them! Ah!
Get off my leg, Snow. I can't walk like this. You can head back to Ice Lake if you're scared. I won't make fun of you.
No way. A life without some risks is not complete.
Your Majesty, I'm sorry. I didn't.
Oh, there are so many of them! Ah!
Get off my leg, Snow. I can't walk like this. You can head back to Ice Lake if you're scared. I won't make fun of you.
No way. A life without some risks is not complete.
All right then. I'll be right here with you to make our lives complete.
Tremble!
I didn't slow us down earlier,
Scream louder!
so I believe I can keep going forward with you.
Right, let's move on. These filthoids are nothing compared to what happened to Barry and me in Purgatorio Island. Go over the self-defense moves Barry once taught me and wield my sword carefully. I can do this.
Tremble! Surrender to me! Scream louder, then I might show you some mercy. Get lost!
it comes to the art of organizing, I'm definitely a pro! Gotta keep all the adventure gear neat and tidy, right? The best part of life is the adventure!
Tremble! Get lost! Tremble! You'll regret that! Get lost! I'll see you again soon, Your Majesty. Seeking aid from an enemy?
Where are we heading for today's haul? Recyclable! Where are we heading for today?
Seeking aid from an enemy? Good. It seems hatred hasn't completely clouded your judgment.
Where are we heading for today?
Seeking aid from an enemy? Good. Tremble! Get lost! Yo! Wah!
everything all
I'm so
right?
excited. I finally get to fight with you.
Get lost!
I suddenly couldn't see clearly back there and
Pathetic
ended up
weakling.
startling that monster. I'm so sorry.
Are you feeling better now?
Yeah, I think I'm fine now.
Great. If you're in the condition to fight, let's take on this monster together.
Sure, I'll do my best to support you.
Tremble!
They say even the fiercest beasts can be brought down by targeting their weaknesses. It must be the same with this filthoid. Let's take a breath and find its weakness.
Ah.
They say even the fiercest beasts can be brought down by targeting their weaknesses. It must be the same with this filthoid.
Surrender
Let's
to me!
take a breath and find its weakness.
Pathetic weaklings!
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Stop. Yeah. 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 Ah. Get lost!
Cristallo of Stella. Look at its beauty. No wonder everyone wants a piece of it. What a commotion I just heard. So it was you guys that took out that giant thing? Impressive.
Outsider! How come the Crystallo is in your hands? It was my little minion who first.
It was just lying there with no one's name tag on it, wasn't it? Come on. In our line of work, there's no such thing as dibs. And you're new here, right? Someone has to teach you this lesson, and that someone just happened to be me today. Consider this Cristallo as tuition, shall we?
Please give it back. That Cristallo is important to her and to all of us.
Since you refuse to be a reasonable person, this conversation is over.
Easy, kiddo. Don't get mad.
That's the spirit! Come on, get him!
Whoa! Calm down. There's no need to resort to violence. What do you say we split it 50-50? Sound fair? Got a bit of a temper, have we? Perhaps you could talk some sense into your friend, young lady.
Sure, but I'm not really familiar with the way you fox hunters handle things.
No worries. You're a polite girl. I forgive you.
We're sorry for not knowing the rules. So, as an apology, Mr. Outsider, we'll let you make the first strike.
What? Hold on. Even if it's 2-on-1, there's no guarantee you can beat me, am I right? Wait a sec, I'm telling you I'm really strong. No fox hunter around Ice Lake can best me. Ever heard of Chief Sybil? I'm a match for her. You certainly match me in big talk, that's for sure. All right. I was joking around, trying to lighten the mood, you know.
This crafty mutt ears is trying to pull more tricks.
You call the shots in your little crew, right? Tell me, why did you guys go to all this trouble for this Crystallo? I knew it. Well, that makes things easier. I need this Crystallo for my own reasons, but if it's silver coins you're after, I can match that amount. If you've got a moment, I'd like to explain. Are you free tonight?
Oh, that's easy. With Snow as a witness, he won't be able to weasel out. Besides, Camilla mentioned he's got a terrifying relative at home he's really scared of. Just threaten to air his dirty laundry right on his doorstep, and he'll be begging for mercy in no time.
Mercy, please, your Demon King. You can rest assured, everyone at the Asphodel knows me. Well, I've still got things to take care of here. You kids can go ahead without me.
What are you up to?
See these packs? If it hadn't been for this monster, their owners might be chilling at the Asphodel, sipping drinks and swapping stories. I want to see if I can identify them and return their belongings to their families. Now that I'm here, I can't just leave it be. Thank goodness it was you Daemons that broke in today. If it had been ordinary folks, they might have ended up just like them.
Daemons?
Those Charons who've undergone an awakening and gained special powers like us. How come you're as clueless as a newly hatched quail? I bet even that little white button mushroom beside you is more informed.
Of course! Snow's really smart! Wait, what did you just call me? How rude!
That's not rude, I'm just being honest. My heart is as genuine as this Crystallo.
I won't descend to arguing with small potatoes like you. Come here, my little minion. Let this Demon King enlighten you. Simply put, awakening is a stage of growth every Charon goes through, usually around adulthood. During awakening, their body emits a very bright light. You must have some memory of it. After awakening, some Charons become much stronger, like you, and gain the ability to use special magic. They are called Daemons.
It was that moment. No wonder I felt lighter than before, and my wounds must have healed around that time too. As for my magic ability, could it be resonance?
Daemons are rare, so you guys are lucky ducks. Most Charons aren't so lucky. At best, they only get a bit sturdier. It's said that some may even turn into scary monsters, though I've never seen it myself.
The button mushroom covers about most of it. Ordinary Charons might be able to handle small filthoids if they give it their best shot. But huge ones, like the one we just fought, are deadly for them.
They were just trying to complete a commission.
No. They were just trying to survive. Well, off you go. I'll handle the rest here. I'll be back a bit late. Might miss the Asphodel's closing time. Come and find me at my place. It's among those shabby houses south of the city. The one with the little bird drawn on the door. And come alone. Don't bring anyone unrelated.
Looks like there's a path over there. Let's get out of here. This place gives me the creeps. Wait, when he said anyone unrelated, he wasn't talking about me, was he?
Scream louder, then I might show you some mercy.
This trail feels different than the one we passed through earlier. Almost as if it's been hand-dug by someone.
Yeah, there are even pickaxes lying around here. Looks like other adventurers have been here before us. You okay, Psyche? You look pale, and you've been awfully quiet for a while.
Have I? Guess I'm still reeling from that monster. I keep wondering if it could have once been...
Relax. We're right here with you. That outsider said that my little minion is a strong daemon, right? So even if 10 more Filthoids came at us, they'd be no match for her.
Cut it out. I'm nearly spent, and Psyche was just bluffing. I'm just relieved you're both safe. Maybe I shouldn't have involved you two in such a dangerous event.
No, not at all. I'm really happy that I took part in such an adventure. I never thought I'd get out of town with friends, explore unknown places, get in trouble, and fight evil enemies together. Now that I think about it, it all feels so unreal. Like living a daydream.
See? Psyche agrees with me.
Oh,
Isn't that Henrik over there? What's he...
Psyche, come here.
Mr. Henrik!
You should have stayed at the Hypno's house, instead of fooling around with this sketchy brat. You don't know her backstory, and she really doesn't know you that well. Now, where have you been?
Glevum Pit. I wanted to help find the Crystallo of Stella.
Forget the Crystallo. Remember what I said on your first day at the Hypnos house.
Don't wander off, and inform me first if you need to go somewhere.
So you do remember. Before making any decisions, think about what I've told you, and why your parents left you in my care. If anything happens that messes things up, or if people start asking questions, you know what's at stake.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Henrik.
You're a good kid. Just don't let this ever happen again. As for you, tend your own garden, and don't drag irrelevant people into your business. It's better for everyone.
Let's talk about something else then. For example, are you this polite and friendly to everyone? No wonder that house of yours never sells.
That's my problem. For you, the thing to worry about should be where to crash after tonight. By morning, I expect you to move out. Let's go home, Psyche.
That Henrik always knows how to rile people up.
I just hope he won't be too harsh on Psyche. As for whether this is my last night in that house, I need to talk to Outsider.
You two are gonna have that secret little talk without me, huh? That Outsider is such a pest. Like I care. Off you go. I'm gonna go chill out at the Asphodel.
Little nightingale, look. Your magician has returned. Outsider! You're home so late today. Where have you been adventuring? Was it in the dense woods where snow wolves prowl? Or the swamp witch's tower?
I didn't go anywhere. Today is Miss Fina's birthday, so I stayed in Ice Lake.
You always say so. Yet new scars keep appearing on your arms.
But this time it's true. Look, I went out today to get this for you.
Is this a cake? But there aren't any cake shops in the neighborhood.
I have my ways. You know, I am a magician of extraordinary wisdom. Moreover, I have something else to show you. Close your eyes and count down from 5 to 1.
Stars. Twinkling, shining stars. You read the story I wrote, didn't you? The nightingale yearned for the sky, but it was ever so dark. If only I could see the stars once, she wished silently. Even but for a fleeting moment. Nights in Ice Lake are always so misty. So you conjured up a starry sky. Thank you, outsider. You are the greatest magician.
Ahem. Seems your castle has a visitor. I'll go have a look. Hey, you're here. Come on in.
Who is this lady?
A new friend of mine. Sort of.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Fina, outsider's sister.
Are you all right? I'll get you some warm water.
It's okay, I'm fine. Just happy to have a friend of outsiders over. Would you like to join our tea party? We'll have sweet cake.
A tea party?
It's just water. Don't get hung up on the details. Just play along.
What's wrong, miss?
Nothing. It's just that the cake is quite sweet, which reminds me of my family. She used to season food with lots of sugar. The island we grew up on had plenty of fish and salt, but sugar was a rarity. So when we were little, we never really got to have any. She's only a few years older than me, but from a young age, she began working as a helper for the neighboring fishermen. One time, that fisherman somehow got his hands on some Imperial supplies, including 2 jars of sugar, and she traded half a month's wages for 1 small jar. It was the first time she got hold of any sugar, and she didn't know how to use it. Simply knowing that it was something valuable and delicious, she poured it all into the fish stew. By the time we grew up and started earning more, sugar wasn't such a luxury anymore. But whenever she cooked, she'd still add a lot of sugar out of habit.
Goodness, that sounds horrible. I can almost smell that fishy, sickly, sweet odor. She owes you an apology. Or at the very least, she owes the sugar and the fish an apology.
No, outsider. You're missing the point of the story. I believe
believe that lady who always used a lot of sugar was also a great magician. So, in our guest's eyes, everything related to her was wonderful, even the unbearably sweet meals.
Okay, whatever Fina says. So where is that girl now? Perhaps you can bring her some cake. Let her know what normal sweets taste like.
We got separated and lost each other yesterday. Or maybe longer ago. I'm not sure.
Then you must find her. Because families like flowers and trees, snow and wind, they should be together no matter what. You have to find her.
Yes, I will. I will find her. So, outsider, I need money for accommodation, information gathering, and some extra set aside in case I need to set off right away to find my family.
Time for bed, Fina. I have other matters to discuss with our guest. Fox Hunter stuff.
Okay, good night then. Good night to you both.
Time to get down to business. I mean, about what happened at the pit today. Sorry that I took your Crystallo. I had to do that so we could talk in private here. Nah, she's fine. That little button mushroom's full of hot air, but she understands what's important. It's that girl in green I have reservations about. I've seen her going in and out of Hypnos' house. I don't know if she's just a regular lodger or some kind of assistant to Henrik Ethelred. I'll cut to the chase. I don't trust Henrik Ethelred. I suspect he's up to something shady.
Something shady? Like what?
Do you know anything about the Crystallo of Stella, the stuff he's after? They're beautiful rocks that were popular for their looks, but that's not the whole story. In some countries, they're used for medicinal purposes. 18 years ago in Flagson province, there was a serious case of medical negligence involving Crystallo of Stella, throwing half the city into chaos. That's when they slapped a ban on Crystallo trading. That's not the half of it. How many folks on the streets of Icelake can truly claim clean hands? What really gets me are the rumors about Hypnos' house. People in the neighborhood say that Henrik and his lodgers are a weird bunch. They keep to themselves, and though they call it an inn, Henrik's the one picking who stays. Some have peeked inside. The lodgers there are all young people under 20. Stranger still, you see them go in but never out. No one knows where those young lodgers end up.
Yes, I've heard some haunted house rumors as well. Makes you wonder. But speaking of which, how did you get onto this?
There's this fox hunter boy I used to work with named Hunt. He went missing a month ago, last seen by the scrap picker girl, right outside the Hypnos house. A couple of days ago, I went over there and ended up in a blazing row with Henrik. Even with a dagger to his throat, he kept quiet about Hunt. He just stood there, sneering. You know quite well what would happen to a Charon harming a human. I know you have a sister. Better stay out of it for her sake. Damn it, I really want to throw him into the Lamenting Lake. Anyway, I must find out what happened to Hunt and what Henrik is really up to. It's not just for Hunt. I do this mostly for Fina. I don't want to see anyone I care about living in fear anymore.
In that case, I'm worried about someone too. I mean Psyche, the girl in green you mentioned. If Henrik is up to something evil, I'm worried that he might harm her. She's too kind to do anything bad. I trust my instincts.
Good. We have a common cause then. I was going to get the Crystallo from the pit, then use it as an excuse to apologize to Henrik and take a look inside the inn. I thought no one would take the job, so I went off to sort out a cake first. Didn't expect you newbies to throw a curveball. How about we strike a deal? I can get you something that you really need. An identity. A pass that allows you to move freely in Hyperborea, except for the inner city behind the watchtowers, which is reserved for the high and mighty. Many are willing to offer you money, but few would risk their lives to get you this. Just a guess. So you really don't have a travel permit, huh? Lucky you ran into me. Without one, you'd be in a world of trouble in Hyperborea. Unless you choose to hide in a shadowy corner all day.
He's fishing for information.
There are things in this city that money can't buy. Especially those that could land you in hot water. What you need is the invisible thread of connections between people.
Without a travel permit, it's indeed difficult to get around in Hyperborea. So, what's the catch? Give you the Crystallo?
No, you can have it. And you can trade it with Henrik for silver coins if you want. All I need from you is find a way to get in there and investigate the Hypnos house. You're not one of the locals, so he might not be on his guard as much. You have a bigger chance to actually find something.
Trade a little snooping for a travel permit? I think I can handle that.
It sounds easy, but you should be careful. Meet me here at 12 tomorrow with anything you've found.
Seeking aid from an enemy? Good. It seems hatred hasn't completely clouded your judgment.